Yeah, I watched everything. Researched everything.
But listen, you're a big fellow close, and it's the first time I've met you.
Land of the Giants, isn't it?
Listen,
Heavyweight division's changed it up.
he's probably the finest man in boxing, isn't he?
Let's go.
Get up there, my boy.
Oh man, I say what I want to say. You know, this is a sport, we're in a boxing game. AJ's a nice kid. He's given us a lot of pleasurable nights. He's been a good world champion, you know, and let me tell you something, you know, if the kid gives me props, I can only thank him, can't I? You know what I'm saying? And I'd only be a prick to say anything else, wouldn't I? But I'm me. My son's him. I know my son's the best in the world by a country mile, but it don't stop me liking anybody. And AJ's just a likeable guy.
So picture this, Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury finally come face to face right after that devastating car crash. Both fighters suddenly understand how quickly everything can change. Life hits different when you've stared death in the face. When they hug it out, you're seeing something raw, pure respect between two warriors who know the game extends way beyond throwing punches.
He was big and strong and game. They're big men, aren't they? 6 foot sods and just big strong men, aren't they?
Here's the thing about that first meeting between these two giants. Tyson Fury steps up to Anthony Joshua knowing they both just witnessed how fast life can slip away. The crash changed everything. Both champions get it now. Every breath matters more than any belt or bragging right. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe because this story goes deeper than you think. Their connection in that moment transcends any rivalry. This is about two men who understand survival.
Christians, Muslims, Jews, Hindus, black, whites, Chineses, everybody on earth. This goes out to you. We are not divided. We are one peoples under God, united. That's what we are. Let no government, let no spokesperson, let no politician drive a wedge between humanity. Welcome your brothers and sisters as one. They are not your enemies. They are your brothers and sisters under God. We all came from Adam and Eve. In the beginning, everybody on earth. Remember that. Spread love, not hate.
That car accident left Anthony Joshua looking at everything differently. When he finally meets Tyson Fury face to face, something shifts between them. This isn't just about settling scores anymore. Their fight carries new meaning now. Two legends stepping into the ring with fresh perspective. You can evolve at any stage of life, that's the truth. Joshua processes what almost became his final moment. Seeing him standing there with Fury brings massive relief, but also harsh reality. Life outside those ropes can end you faster than any uppercut. Anthony Joshua's mental game stays locked in though. This upcoming battle with Tyson Fury feels monumental when you factor in how close death came knocking.
Photo, this is a real image of both of them together. Now, Nigerian police sources has indicated that Adeniyi will be facing some serious felony charges for reckless driving. And I know a lot of you guys are curious, such as I, on, you know, what would be the punishment or the penalty for reckless driving in Nigeria. So I looked it up. And if you are a reckless driver in Nigeria and you cause a fatality on a federal road, that is up to 7.
Peter Fury breaks down how losing people close to him absolutely crushed Anthony Joshua emotionally, but then meeting up with Tyson Fury after everything went down creates this unexpected bond. Their scheduled showdown now means something completely different. Both men climb through those ropes, understanding that tomorrow isn't promised. Every second counts for something bigger. This human connection they've built goes way deeper than competition ever could.
When you've got people around you and you're close to your people, you think a lot of them, it's going to have a big effect. So it will be. It's going to be an emotional wrecking ball ride for him for quite a while. It will be. It's the loss. The loss is, you can't put a word on it. It's that deep of a loss.
Johnny Nelson gets real about how fragile we all are. Boxing beef becomes meaningless when actual tragedy strikes. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury both grasp how every heartbeat has value now. Their post-accident meetup carries serious symbolism. It shows unity when everything else falls apart. Their upcoming war needs to happen with honor and skill because what happens outside the ring actually defines us.
It's just sad. It just makes you realise how valuable life is and how things can change in a heartbeat. So when we talk about fights and we talk about beefs and, you know, these things are just nothing when it comes to real life. and losing their life. So it was a sad thing to hear, a sad thing to see. God knows how it'll affect those that saw it mentally, emotionally. But you've got to think about these two men were somebody's child, someone's brother, and that's what you've got to think about, those people that have lost their life.
Joe Rogan can't believe Anthony Joshua walked away from that wreck alive. Nearly losing your life makes stepping into the ring with Tyson Fury about more than sport. This becomes proof of surviving against impossible odds. Joshua enters that fight carrying trauma and gratitude in equal measure. Every combination he throws holds deeper meaning now. The crash changed what's at stake in their battle permanently.
That's bonkers. Thank God he didn't have a seatbelt on. I never say that. Thank God he didn't have a fucking seatbelt on, because if he did,
there's no way
he would be dead.
Listen to this. Jarrell Miller shows how everyone in Anthony Joshua's circle got shaken by what happened. The mental damage runs deep, but seeing Tyson Fury brings some peace and understanding. Joshua's toughness shows through as he handles grief and spotlight pressure. His preparation for the fight gets laser focused, knowing life hangs by threads. Their upcoming clash now represents both legacy and raw emotion that goes beyond boxing.
You don't know what other people are going through. And even though AJ, we're not on the best terms, man, I feel for this brother, man. Because it could have been my family, could have been my friends. And, I feel like, man, it's mentally, kind of draining looking at this stuff all day on the line. And like I said, I didn't really see nothing too graphic until this morning. Now I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my life, man. I've seen dead bodies before and all that. Man, I don't even know how to even express myself because...
Joe Rogan questions whether Anthony Joshua can bounce back mentally and physically after surviving hell, getting through something that deadly reminds Tyson Fury and everyone else how easily things end. Watching Joshua back in the gym training for their fight takes serious guts. His sessions carry new intensity reflecting pure determination. Meeting Fury adds humanity to their rivalry, showing fans that these champions respect each other while knowing everything can change instantly. Anthony Joshua looks ready, more focused and stronger than before.
Happened to him when he survived, right? Did he hit his head? Did he hit his neck? What is he okay? Is he 100%? Or is he always going to be a little fuck from that?
A pain game breaks down the physical beating Anthony Joshua took in that crash and the unbelievable toughness he displays. Even after surviving something that brutal, he keeps grinding and preparing to face Tyson Fury. The severity of that accident makes their upcoming fight emotionally heavy. Joshua's willpower proves real champions push through mental and physical hell. Every gym session now has deeper purpose and burning intensity. His perspective on life got sharper, which humanizes him while showing fans the strength behind championship gold.
Through such a severe car accident there, alright, he's lucky enough to still be alive, but fuck me, his body must be going through a lot right there. This is not a man who winces in pain easily, right? He gets punched for a living. And obviously, you're supposed to take people out of car accidents like that with great care because you don't want to...
Eddie Hearn confirms Anthony Joshua dodged serious injuries in the wreck, which relieved everyone, including Tyson Fury. Living through that experience makes Joshua's drive and determination even stronger for the fight. Their meeting now holds extra significance as both warriors enter the ring, understanding how valuable life really is. Joshua's mental and physical steel shows as he works through trauma while preparing for battle. His toughness and new outlook transform the fight beyond sport into proof of survival and mutual respect between elite champions.
It doesn't look like he has any major injuries. He's true, and that would be fantastic, and obviously be a very lucky boy if that was the case. But we hope that is the case.
John Fury.
Everyone emphasizes the massive relief that Anthony Joshua made it out alive from that crash. His meetup with Tyson Fury afterward lets both fighters think about life and what really counts. Joshua's commitment to training and their upcoming fight shows incredible strength and clarity. Their encounter becomes bigger than ring preparation. It reminds them how delicate life is and why respect and brotherhood matter more than pride. Joshua's determination and laser focus inspire everyone, proving that survival and mental strength equal ring skills and importance.
AJ, you're one lucky lad. God bless you, I'm glad you're alive again. Shocked me, it has. Terrible.
Good luck to everyone out there, and try to make the most of this new year while staying safe, Sonny Edwards thinks about Anthony Joshua's wild ride from worldwide fame to nearly dying. That car crash that took 2 of his friends gave Joshua serious perspective on everything. Meeting Tyson Fury now hits different with all that emotional weight and unity between them. Their fight becomes a real measure of ability and respect instead of just ego battles. Joshua's mental toughness shines as he gets ready for one defining moment. Fans watch a man molded by success and tragedy who's ready to enter that ring with purpose and understanding of how precious life really is.
Is 2 weeks ago, this guy's in front of the whole world. Netflix, millions of dollars, breaks Jake Paul's jaw in 2 places, decides to go back to Nigeria, almost dies. 2 of his closest friends pass away in the accident. You never know what days you're left.
Gareth Davies talks about Jake Paul controversy, but the real story centers on Anthony Joshua staying composed after that crash. Meeting Tyson Fury right after nearly dying in that accident adds serious human depth to everything. Joshua's strength in handling trauma while preparing for their fight proves his maturity and steel will. His encounter with Fury isn't about rivalry anymore. It's about respecting each other and understanding how fragile everything is while facing obstacles with class. This shows Joshua as more than just a ring champion. He's someone shaped by surviving loss and gaining perspective. Fans see a fighter who treasures life and respects opponents while bringing sharp focus to the one fight that truly matters. Real courage reaches far past boxing rings.
In fact, it's some very interesting and germane points you make there in this moment, Raheem. That I think what I've noticed, that obviously there were a kind of panoply of opinions about him fighting Jake Paul, to take it back a week and a half. I mean, I was critical of that fight being signed, first of all, because I worried about the dangers for Jake Paul. He got his jaw broken at the end of the day, and kind of used the scars as a flag in his new moon, delusionally optimistic, in his words, as he is about these things. So Anthony Joshua went to America a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, played the role which he needed to play, was very classy.
Adult Showbiz confirms how serious Anthony Joshua's car accident really was, something that could have ended everything. Nearly dying makes the upcoming fight against Tyson Fury feel urgent and heavy with meaning. Meeting Fury after going through something that traumatic shows the emotional depth both men carry as they think about life and making it through. Joshua's strength comes through as he stays focused on boxing despite the nightmare he survived. This incident shows fans a side of the fighter they rarely see, displaying weakness and power at the same time. Everyone watches someone who survived near death and values every second while preparing for one important fight. The meeting between Joshua and Fury now pulses with respect and understanding that some wars happen outside the ring.
Anthony Joshua's SUV struck the stationary truck. So I just want to give you guys the breaking news. Unfortunately, Anthony Joshua was involved in a car accident in Nigeria. Prayers to Anthony H.A. Joshua and his family.
John Fury's words capture the relief everyone felt when Anthony Joshua survived that accident. Meeting Tyson Fury after this life-changing moment creates something symbolic and emotional for both fighters. Their encounter drives home how delicate life is and why respect between competitors matters. Joshua's focus for the upcoming fight now carries deeper awareness of how quickly everything ends. This shared experience builds their connection, turning what could have been another ordinary bout into something meaningful and rare. Everyone sees the human side of Joshua as he continues training and recovering, while preparing with mental clarity and emotional strength. This story goes beyond boxing, highlighting survival and the deep respect between two world-class champions facing life's hardest truth.
Be there for them and the family, anything they need. You know, sometimes when someone is a star, they have a lot of things in their life taken care of for them. So you really have to move into that mode in this situation as well. Make sure, obviously, they're getting the best medical attention, make sure their family are safe and happy and as happy as can be.
Gareth Davies reflects on Anthony Joshua's class that often gets lost in public stories. After surviving a near-fatal crash, Joshua meets Tyson Fury with completely new perspective, knowing life moves fast and ends faster. Their upcoming fight becomes more than Titans clash. It represents the peak of toughness and respect. Joshua's calm strength after tragedy shows fans his true character. His ability to train and face Fury proves mental power and emotional growth. This one fight carries meaning beyond the ring as a test of survival and true championship spirit. Joshua represents the perfect balance of strength and humanity that defines real fighters.
I think in fact, it's some very interesting and germane points you make there in this moment, Raheem. That I think what I've noticed, that obviously there were a kind of panoply of opinions about him fighting Jake Paul to take it back a week and a half. I mean, I was critical of that fight being signed, first of all, because I worried about the dangers for Jake Paul. He got his jaw broken at the end of the day, and kind of used the scars as a flag in his new moon, delusionally optimistic in his words, as he is about these things. So Anthony Joshua went to America a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, played the role which he needed to play, was very classy throughout.
The complete journey of Anthony Joshua, from that shocking car accident in Nigeria to meeting Tyson Fury for the first time afterward, tells a story of strength and respect. Surviving something so close to tragic gave Joshua a fresh understanding of how fragile life is, making every punch and training session for the upcoming fight against Fury carry more weight than any belt or rivalry ever could. Their hug and first meeting after the accident wasn't just friendly gesture, but shared understanding of survival and valuing human life above sport. Fans seeing this encounter witness a side of Joshua rarely shown, someone molded by hardship who stays focused and mentally unbreakable. The fight itself becomes a rare test of skill and determination, reminding everyone that true champions show courage inside and outside the ring. Don't just watch history happen. Jump into the conversation, drop your predictions for this massive showdown, and become part of the worldwide discussion about the most anticipated fight of the year featuring Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury.